Well, hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I am so happy you stopped by. Well, today I'm making a first on my channel, a Filipino dish, and they are a stuffed pork bun. And they are so good. And I'm actually eating one today that I made yesterday, and it's still delicious the second day. I just heated it up in the microwave for like 30 seconds and it's still good. Look at that, you guys. So yummy. It's stuffed with like a savory pork filling. You're gonna love them, so stay tuned. Now at the beginning of the video, you're gonna see all the other channels that are participating. It's a great collaboration, and I know you're gonna love all their recipes, so let's get cooking. You're gonna need some fresh ground pork. I'm using 95% lean, some light brown sugar, some salt, and some pepper, some garlic. I love my garlic in a tube, but you can also use fresh. Some ginger, which I'm also using in the tube, but you can use fresh. Some oyster sauce, some minced dried onion, some soy sauce, some hoisin sauce, and we're going to add 1 tablespoon of oil to a frying pan and add in our pork. Now go ahead and add in your salt and your pepper, and I will have the exact amounts of the recipe in the description box like I always do. Now you're just going to go ahead and brown this over medium-high heat, and go ahead and add in your minced dried onion, and you're going to cook this till it's brown. And if you have any excess oil, just sop it up with a paper towel. Go ahead and add in your ginger and your garlic and your brown sugar, along with your oyster sauce and your hoisin sauce, your low sodium soy sauce. Oh my gosh, I wish you could smell this, you guys. It's already smelling amazing. And just give that a nice little stir to combine everything. Now I'm just taking some water and a tablespoon of cornstarch, and we're gonna make a little slurry to make a nice little thick sauce for our meat. And we're just gonna pour that in and stir it together. And that's just gonna help thicken everything up so the filling doesn't ooze out of our buns. And just stir that for another minute. And once that's done, it's gonna look like this. And we're just gonna set our filling in a bowl to cool. Meanwhile, let's get started on our bun dough. We're gonna need some flour, some butter, some milk, which has been warmed in the microwave, some instant yeast, some sugar, and a large egg. Now I just warmed my milk in the oven, in the microwave. You just want to put your finger in there and you want it to feel warm. You want a room temperature egg, and if you have a cold egg, just stick it in some hot water for 5 minutes and it'll warm it right up. Go ahead and add your yeast and your sugar to the milk and just whisk it up really well. And then go ahead and whisk in your egg, just like that. And once that's done, you're gradually going to add in a part of your flour and just stir that in. And it's gonna start to get thick, and then add the rest of it. And towards the end, I just go ahead and use a spoon because the whisk is not gonna work. And once you're done, it's gonna form like this shaggy dough. And now you're gonna cover it with a towel and let it rest for 20 minutes. Now come back and add in your 1/4 cup of softened butter. And you're just gonna mix that in really well. And then you're gonna take it out of the bowl, and you're going to knead it for 5 minutes. Now I have a KitchenAid with a dough hook attachment, but not everybody does. So I just wanted to show you, you do not need that. You can just knead it by hand for 5 minutes and get your aggressions out. And once you do, it's gonna form a smooth ball like this, and then to put it in a medium-sized bowl coated with oil, and then just make sure both sides are coated. And then what you're gonna do is put it in a warm place for 1 hour. Now it was 95 degrees out, so I just put a towel over it and let it sit outside on my patio. And after an hour, it doubled in size, and the way you can tell it's ready is poke your finger in it, and if it doesn't spring back, it's done. And then what you want to do is punch the dough down to deflate it and get all the trapped air out of there. And then what I did is I just shaped it into a disc and cut it into 12 equal portions as best I could. And then I formed them into 12 equal sized balls. Now, if some of the portions weren't equal, just trade it for another part until they're all equal. And then let them sit on the counter for 20 minutes to rest. And then you're gonna form them in with a rolling pin into these circles, about a 5 to 6 inch circle. And then you're going to fill it with 1 tablespoon of the dough. And then you're going to just pinch the corners and roll it into a ball, just like that. Now I want to show you guys this. You want to make sure that the inside of the circle is thicker than the outside. Otherwise the meat is going to show through. So make sure the outside is thinner than the inside. And then you're going to have all these balls and you're going to let them rise for 45 minutes. And once you do that, you're going to take an egg with a teaspoon of water and mix it all together. And you're going to make an egg wash, and you're going to lay these on some parchment paper on a baking sheet and just brush them with the egg wash. And now I added some sesame seeds to half of them so you could see, but these are optional, but I just thought they added like a nice contrast to them. Some recipes showed it with it, some without. Now you're going to bake these in a preheated oven for 350 for 25 to 30 minutes or until they're a nice golden brown. Now see, I left that one up, and you can leave them up or with the smooth side, either way you like. These were so good, you guys. Oh my goodness, the filling was really good. And the bun itself, the dough, it was so fluffy. I could not believe it. Now look how nice and brown the bottom got. So I'm gonna pull one open so you can see what the inside looks like. Delicious. Now you can dip these in barbecue sauce and they're really good that way, or even ketchup. So you guys, I hope you're gonna try these. They were absolutely delicious. Highly recommend. Now don't forget to check out all the other channels and their great recipes. I can't wait to see what everyone has made. Everybody's looked so delicious. So thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up, and we will see you on the next video. Bye everybody.